Hey guys, RunwithCraftscissors here with another unboxing of the Planner Society. This is October's, so I'm super excited about this kit because it actually has pumpkin stuff inside, and I love Halloween, and I love pumpkins, and I love fall. And I already made a mock-up of my project. My son actually helped me, and I have some little photos that you guys can see of that. I'm not going to post it on my Instagram or anything, but I'm going to show you guys. So here is the washi tape subscription. So let me undo that real quick. Which, by the way, I did use, I think it was my sticker envelope. I did end up using my sticker envelope. I put it in one of my planners. Or not my planners. I put it in my Etsy binder. Because my Etsy class is finished, but I'm going to teach another one next spring, so I wanted to keep it. I'm trying to get this open. I know I should just use a heat gun, but try not to make a hole in the next layer. I didn't. We're good. So then I can peel this off is what I'm thinking. Okay, so here's the washi tape. So I'm not going to undo these because we're actually not going to use these in this particular thing. Oh, there's foiling. I lied. I'm going to undo it. I forgot it was foiled. I remember seeing the video, but I was like, oh, I forgot how beautiful it was. This one has like little daisy looking flowers on it. And like silver foiling. You guys can see that. I love the wide washi. It's perfect for the top of the Recollections Monthly. Probably Erin Condren too. Okay, so here's the regular width, which is pink with silver hearts. Which I thought was interesting. She went with silver foiling. I feel like usually she's a gold girl. So here's this one. This one's kind of artsy looking. There's some little like splattering of like silver on it, which I think is supposed to be there. So that's so pretty and shiny. Okay, and then this one is a foil plaid, which I'm like, yes. Plaid is so big right now. I just love it. So here's the blue one. And I definitely threw those off the side of my desk so that my cat could play with them because she loves it. So this is like a blue, it's like this blue. The same blue with the silver foiling lines. That's awesome. I'm loving it. Oh man, that's probably... Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. So I unbox it and then I make something with it. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I do this every month. I've been doing this for a little over a year. I've done over a year of projects, you guys. And that's just the stuff you guys see on my channel. I make other stuff with it that I don't really like. I just add to my planner or what have you. So I'm going to slide everything out so I can stop the bag rattle. But I'm not going to show you it all. So I'm going to put it to the side. Is my plan. Okay, so first up we have this, which I'm so glad that she changed up containers on these. Because I guess... I remember I got one from a friend and it was in like a Tic Tac container and the lid like wouldn't stay shut. But we are going to use these in today's project, and no, we're not making a shaker card because I still haven't mastered those. And I feel like people only shake the card a couple of times and then it's over. So it's a nice little screw cap. I feel like you could pour it in there if you wanted to measure out some. So I'm excited to use this. We probably won't use those teeny tiny ones. Oh gosh, that would be a nightmare. But we will use that bottle of sequins. Let's go ahead and look at the washi that is in this kit, even though I'm not using that. I think I'm mostly just using the sequins and the paper. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe something else. Who knows? Something catch my eye. I throw those off the side of my table because I know that my cat likes it. Okay, see, this one has gold foiling. So that's interesting because all the other washi in the washi kit is silver. And this one is gold. And then this one is way more floral. It looks like the floral that was on that big bag. So that's pretty. Loving that. Alright. Next up, real quick, we have the pin, which I feel like is very large compared to like previous Planner Society pins. We've been getting ones that look more like this. You can see the difference. So I feel like this is like a fat pin. Why am I doing that? Okay. So, yay, it fits on the top. Ooh, I feel so, like, So heavy. Let's go find the sticky notes. Look at that gold. Okay, and then it just clicks back in. I like this one. Has she ever done one like that before? I don't know. Look, so that's that washi tape. That's awesome. I love how that happens. Okay, here's the sticky notes. I'm diving a little bit further so we can test out this. Look, it's a kitty with a pumpkin. So cute. And then little gold confetti on it. And lately she's been foiling everything, so be still my heart. I know Elizabeth, she's gonna be like, oh girl, you and foiling. I know. I know. Oh, it's got a wax thingy. I just felt it. Ooh, this writes really nice. I like it. Not anything like super special, just writes really nice, and I like the weight of the pen. It's a very weighted pen. So cute. Okay, next up we have her clip. So she did a felt one again. She did the felt one last time too. So this one's a felt cat with some floral and a little scarf. So cute. Last time it was the fox, if you guys remember. And then the back is usually just a circle or a patch. And then she did a rose gold clip, which I'm not sure. Last time was gold. So she did switch that up, which I feel like rose gold is really good for fall. And I start offering rose gold clips in my shop too, so yeah. All right, the stamp. I'm not going to stamp it, but you guys can see it. So the stamp is one of her girls, which I think is supposed to be her. And then she's got like little stacks of pumpkins. And she's got her little like fall boots or rain boots, whatever you want to call them. So she looks like a little farm girl. So cute. Here's the little tab dividers, which I feel like are in everyone's box. So it just has like the assortment of papers. The newest thing that they've been doing is putting foiling on there, which I did use a bunch of these from last month's kit in my Etsy binder. I thought about showing you guys it without like showing the notes in the curriculum because I can't do that. Sorry. Okay, so I'm gonna look at die cuts. That usually takes the longest anyway. So let's do that. It takes the longest because I feel like I have to lay them out and then I have to clean them up. Oh, and the quote cards are in here too. Love that paper. Okay, so here's like a chair with a pumpkin and blanket and leaves and glasses and a candle and a teacup. Then we've got some floral. And then we've got the truck full of pumpkins. Then we've got a basket. There's a plaid pumpkin. Oh, there's a quote. It is not happy people who are grateful. It is grateful people who are happy. That's so cute. And then she has a happy mug. Ooh, maybe I should do another Read Done inspired mug. Here's the cat that you saw in the clip. And here's the boots and pumpkins and flowers. There's even like a pumpkin flowers. That's funny. And then here's some books with a pumpkin on top. And then some more flowers. Oh, can you guys see? No. There you go. And then this looks like a little building. And there's another little building or a house. And then here's like a little shutter and a vase and some more pumpkins. And then we have this market box that has like a wreath and some pillows and blankets on it. And then we have the girls. So she does them in all different skin tones. And then we have candle and pumpkins. We have a little cozy mug. Then we have another little like cozy to go mug. Making sure you guys can see a rose. And some more pumpkins. Put those up there with the other pumpkin. You guys can see them. There's another one. There's another little flower. And then here's our quote cards, which she's done the wood frames before, but the floral is different. I think it was kind of chalkboardy. So this one says, Planner Girl, collect beautiful moments. The secret to having it all is knowing you already do. Sparkle like you mean it. So I like the light ones and dark ones. I think that's fitting for fall to winter kind of transition there. Okay, gathering it up. Gather it all up. Then I kind of just stick it on top of there. I don't have room. All right, and then we have doilies, which we may or may not be using. I was trying to decide on the size of these. She's done like larger and smaller sizes, and she usually includes more than one of each one. So I was trying to decide. So this is the heart. So there's three of those. Oh, okay, so it's an oval. And there's 3 of those. So we may or may not use these. I'm not really sure yet. It could be, but aren't those pretty? Okay. Really delicate, perfectly cut doilies. All right, next up we have a new pocket, which I'm super excited about because I don't know if you saw my last plan with me, but my sticky pockets, and I know they're not meant to last forever, I get that, but mine were tearing on the sides, and so I'm thinking this is probably better because they're stitched. So this is like cardstock feeling, and it's not sticky on the back, so you have to stick it. And then this is the plastic, but the plastic has the foiling on there, okay? But it's stitched, so it might not do that splitting thing. So I'm excited about that. So she has like a skinny tall one and then a wider one. This one is like a side one. Let's see if I can show you. So this one's like this, like you slide it in. And this one's more like vertical, not sideways. So there's that. And then this one's really wide. You guys can see. So she went with the heart pattern on both. You can see it almost fits like 1.5 of those next to each other. Okay. I'm loving it. I love the hearts. I really think it's funny. So like, because this is silver, but all of this is gold. And then like this is silver, but then the pen trim is gold. That's kind of interesting. I wonder if she like obviously wanted to appeal to like a variety of people that like silver and gold. That's interesting. I don't know. And then this is brand new. So these are stickers, which I don't think we'll be using these today, but I want to show you. So these are like, she did a while back, she did a sticker. It was like a flower and a unicorn, and I want to say a bow or something. I think it was a bow, and it was like this. And so it's like, they're stickers. This one's like trim, but they're really cute. And then there's like those little bows. I really like the bows, but I don't think that will go in today's project, but I really like this. I feel like if I had known about this sooner, I might have like changed up my project idea, but I hope to see more of the vinyl decal glitter sticker sheets. That's what I'm gonna call those, vinyl decal glitter sticker sheets. That's probably too long of a name, but it is what it is. So I like that one a lot. Okay, and then the last thing I usually go through is the paper, so I'm gonna go through the stickers next, which is this one, which is why I ended up, I told you guys I used this as a pocket. So what I did is I took it out and then I cut that fold flap off, and then I punched to make it have a pretty pattern on the top, and I got this off. I just peeled that off and it worked out great. So okay, so here's the stickers, which we may or may not use. I haven't decided yet. So much anticipation. Okay, so here's some pumpkins, which I feel like have habit trackers on them because there's 5 little hearts on each one. And then there's the kitties. And then there's these little boxes and then little flowers, and everything has foiling. But on here, I feel like it's like a rose gold foiling. That's interesting. Okay, and then here's more deco. There's the little houses or buildings. I'm not really sure. So it's like the deco, but miniaturized. Oh, I love that there's a full sheet of these. They're so cute. I just love it. All right, and then here's pumpkins and the truck. Love those. Little clothes with the sweater. I don't remember seeing that die cut. Did I miss it? I didn't notice. Okay, here's some more cats. I remember seeing that one. This one's foiled all around it. Oh, and then she put the quote one as a sticker. That's awesome. I like that one. I really like the quote with the deco. Because honestly, I usually add deco to the quote cards anyway. Like, I just do. So, okay, let's go ahead and do this paper pack, which we need to pick out one piece of paper. So you need probably a dual-sided pattern paper is what I'm going to tell you so far for your project, which I think I cut a little bit of that corner, but that's okay. Take out the paper, which I don't think I grabbed a white to show you. Sometimes I grab a white to show you like the vellum or any kind of foiling paper. Let me get that real quick. Ooh, that would be fun to do this with. I won't do that yet, but I'll think about it. Okay, so this one is cool. It's like a cracked painted brick almost. I don't know which direction it goes. That flower's going up now, but then these flowers are like sideways. Like petals are everywhere. It's just like fall is happening to the flowers, like as you're watching. And then the back has that beautiful peachy with the daisies, like a peachy pink. So there's 2 sheets of that. Oh, and then here's the hearts. I'm not sure, that looks black to me. Not like a dark black, like a watercolor black on a light pink. And then this is gray with the florals, which I feel like this reminds me of that washi that was purple and kind of gray and white. The pattern on this reminds me of it. I like that one. So you get 2 sheets of that. And then here is the acetate. So it's heart, gold foil hearts on acetate. So I'm just putting it on white paper so you can see it. And then this is the vellum, which she did pink daisies, or peachy pink is what I'm going to call that. Peachy pink. And then there should be another sheet of vellum. Here's the plaid. Ooh, it's like a mint plaid. I love it. All right, and then that should be it for that. So then here is more cardstock. I always love it when she does wood grain with floral, especially roses. I just think it's so gorgeous. And then the plaid is on this side. So I think I'm going to use this, and I think I'm honestly going to use the plaid side. I don't know. I'm definitely going to have to make like 2. I don't know. Probably do one way and one the other, but we only need 1 piece of paper. And then you need a paper trimmer, or you need a ruler and measure 1-inch strips going the 8.5 inch direction. Okay, let's begin. Oh, do you want to know what we're making? Do you want to know what we're making? Or should I just like make it in front of you and you can just be surprised? I'm just kidding. They are paper pumpkins. It's not something I'm inventing. I just made it. I do have my own like tweak on it. But I'm gonna make it and then I'll show you the ones that like I already made, because I don't like showing you the project before it's done, because I kind of want to see how it looks with these papers. So I'm just gonna go this direction and cut 1-inch strips. That's what worked best for me. So we're doing that first. And then I also picked up some of this quick dry tacky glue. I picked up the assorted pack of tacky glue because I wanted to test out what worked best for the product or medium that I am using. They also make like a fabric one, which I always thought it would be really fun if the Planner Society included some kind of like fabric. I don't know, like a fabric pocket or like just like this, but in fabric. I don't know why. I don't know what I want to do with it, but I don't sew. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not going to like sew something together, but I feel like that would be fun. And I also feel like we haven't had a pen pouch in a while. So I'm hoping the next one has one of those. And then I can't wait for Christmas, because if you guys subscribe, or yeah, if you get your subscription and you join like before Christmas, there's always something special in December. So like last year she sent us TNs. That was like when she kind of like launched doing those all the time, and we all got the free like TN in our December Planner Society. So she always does like a Christmas gift. I didn't know that was like an always thing, but from other people that have gotten her subscription before, I guess it is. Like she just wants to thank everyone for all their support over the year and stuff like that. So I just think that's amazing that a company would do that. I'm gonna make sure this is straight. Hard to do. Okay. And I think this one is the one that's like not quite 1 inch. No, it's 1 inch. I'm not really sure how I did that because it's 8.5. I definitely did 1-inch strips. Oh no, it's 11. Wow. I know. Okay, so then I want to count out how many strips did I want to use. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I want 8 of these. Oop. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That only leaves me with 3. That's not right. Oh yeah, it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Okay, so save those because we'll make a smaller version of what we're about to make. I know. Oh, did I tell you already? It's a paper pumpkin. Okay, and then you also need a teeny tiny hole punch or some way to make a hole that is about that size of that dot. I don't know what that size is. 1/8 of an inch or smaller, I'm guessing. I don't know what size punch this is. It's a Fiskars one. It doesn't actually say on it. It just says China. So I'm really sorry. It looks like that. So you want to make a hole like just about, like, well, that's not the pin side. About right there. So not too far in, but far enough. And then it is kind of hard to get all of the paper. I will say that. So I'm going to slide this in. But you want them to all be the same. They're not perfectly stacked anymore. I mess with it too much. Okay. So then I'm just kind of going to check it to see if I'm lined up in the middle. I am. Oh, I'm such a strong girl. Okay. I'm really not. I don't work out. I should work out. At least do yoga. Okay, then the same thing on this side. Looks good. Oh, I'm so strong. Okay. Sorry. I think what I'm gonna go with here, because I think I want to do the plaid side. No, let's do the plaid side for the little one. We'll do the floral side. Okay, so looking at the floral, I see some pink, but I see some green. I think I'm gonna go with, do I have any more silver? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with silver. Maybe I'll go with gold on the other one, but I think silver would be good with this one because the behind it is kind of gray. So you need pipe cleaner. That was the other supply. I bought a pack of multicolored glitter ones. They have just regular, but the multicolored glitter ones is $2 at Michael's. It looks like this. I used some on my son's other pumpkin project that he had to do for school. Well, not had to do, but of course it's me, so he had to do it. So stick that through there. I forget sometimes. I'm like, yep, teach while you're talking. So then stick that through there. So this is going to be my bottom of my pumpkin. So I don't want that much to come out there. But I do want a little bit more of a bow to my pumpkin. So I need to curve this down without pulling it out. So I think I want my pumpkin to be a little bit less round compared to the one that I made. So I think I want it like that. So then you just slide these pieces out. You're just pulling and sliding them out at this point. And they are going to be kind of loose. I ran into that problem, which is what I fixed compared to, like, I obviously looked up instructions, did it, and then made my own critiques of what needs to be done so that it's more secure, longer lasting, or just a design that I like, or whatever it is. So, like, it didn't say how many strips of paper, so I just came up with this number. If you want your pumpkin more full or whatever, then, you know, you do you. So it's gonna look a bit like that, and I like that plumpness. I want to make sure it's nice and plump and short and fat is what I want out of my pumpkin. Okay, so then I'm gonna bend this bottom part so that they don't come off. I'm just gonna squitch it. We're gonna squitch it. That's not a word. That's a me word. Okay, so they also have leaves, so I'm just gonna hand cut leaves to go on top. Is like pointing at you guys, sorry. I don't know why I found that so funny. Okay, paper. I need some more paper. Okay, I think our leaves would be super cute in, not gray, either this peachy flower or this pink heart. I'm kind of thinking the pink heart would be cute. Yeah, I think so. Okay, so I want a strip of this. So I'm just gonna spin it through my paper spinner. I have a paper spinner. No, I'm just kidding. That's not a thing. My paper trimmer. I just said the wrong word. Okay, so I want it to be, I don't know, 1/4 of an inch. No, it's too small. A little bit less than 1/2 inch, I think. This is going to be for my curly Q part. My curly Q vein part. The words are hard today. They're not easy. Okay. So then I'm going to cut a little, I'm just going to hand cut a little leaf out of the corner. So I hope you guys don't mind, but I'm just going to freehand cut a leaf. Hope you guys don't mind, because there's not really like a template for this. This is just me winging it. Okay, that looks good to me. This one's a little bit smaller of a leaf than I did on my first one, but that's okay. So then once again, we need our puncher. So I think I want that heart to stick out. So I'm going to use this as my leaf. Stick that down. Okay. And then this needs to roll. Ooh, let's use this fat pin. Okay, so I'm going to tuck this in and then roll it around the pin so that it curls the paper. So decide on your width that you want your curl to be. Okay, and then I pretty much just leave it like that. And then I'm going to hole punch it right there on the end. You guys see? Kinda, not really, because of the thing. Okay, hole punch. Let go. This happened on the other one too. Just because it's one sheet of paper. Okay, so I got my curly Q and my leaf. Okay, so my first thing that I'm going to do before I do that, I'm trying to decide, is glue. So I'm gonna get my hot glue gun, which has already been heating up. And I want to kind of lock down how I want these spaced. And I'm gonna hot glue the bottom first. Actually, yeah. I'm gonna put a little bit of glue right there. You can put as much glue as you want, but I'm just trying to lock that down. Okay. And then I need to add a glue stick because I'm almost out because I use glue sticks all the time. You guys know if you order from me. Okay, then I'm gonna go through this little hole right here and put some right there. Okay, and then I'm gonna go through this other hole over here and put some on the other side. Okay, and then I'm gonna kind of wiggle it a little bit so it gets in between the papers. Wiggle, wiggle. Oh, just touched it with my finger. It's okay. It doesn't burn me because I'm invincible. Just I touch hot glue all the time, so it's not a big deal. But then I have it all over my fingers now. Okay, so wanting that to dry more. Okay, should be a little bit more dry. Okay, so then I want to put my hot glue here. I'll stuck to my finger. I want to put hot glue right there on that side, and then go through this side. Hope you guys can see. Okay, and then I'm also going to put my hot glue right here, all the way around. I'm going to do my up and down thing, so I get some glue on everything. Space out my papers the way I want. Burn my finger a little bit more, because that's what I do. No, it's not burnt. I literally, like, could barely feel hot glue when it burns me anymore, because you just build up a tolerance for these things, just like waiters do, I guess. Okay, so there's that, and then I'm going to stick these on. I think I'm going to do, how did I do that one? Yeah, I do this part, the string first, and I will cut down my pipe cleaner in a second. So I do this part first, just slide it down. It's still kind of wet. That'll stick. And then we'll do our leaf next. I don't really care how that hangs out. Not a big deal. These are still spinning and it's bothering me. I'm gonna have to glue them. I was hoping that they would stop spinning around. Mine did. Not sure how I did that. Maybe I added more glue. Probably. We can do that later. Okay. So then I want to make this curly, but I don't want it this long. So I'm going to cut it. Probably about there. I'm so strong. Save that for my other piece. And then I don't want this to have a big curly Q, so I'm going to get a smaller pin. You could have this stick straight up, but I want it to curl. So just a little bit of a curl. Okay, so then I was thinking, what I was thinking about the doilies was that I would glue this to a doily. And I thought that would be super fun. So I'm thinking about doing that, but obviously not these teeny tiny little delicate hearts. But I am considering gluing it to these. Although I feel like you won't be able to see it very much, but it might balance my pumpkin better. But I could definitely, do you see it? Do you see the doily? Not very much. Yeah, not very much for me either. But I'm thinking I should just cut a little square of paper and glue it on that. That's what I'm gonna end up doing. Well, Planner Society washi tape wrappers. Okay, so I think I'm gonna glue it to a square so it's not gonna be so tilted. Is what I think I need to do. Okay, so I'm thinking it's about, maybe I should do a 4-inch square. Or 3-inch. No, probably 4. Like a 4x4. Let's try it. We're gonna try it. If not, 4x4 is excellent card making size. Okay, so I kind of have 2 different sizes here because of my paper. So this is actually the bigger one that I ended up with. Oh, I like that. So I could glue it to this. That's what I'm trying to say. And then it would make it flatter. I like that. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so I need a big pile of glue. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna put glue on here. My glue gun doesn't like to load the next glue. It's super annoying. And it's pretty runny because mine is super hot. It's more of a business one. Okay. Is that about the middle? Cool. Like I said, this is pretty hot, but I don't have a lot of feeling, so it's okay. So this should secure where my petals are too. My other one I did not glue down, but looking back I wish I had, so any last minute shifting needs to happen now. Okay, so that way it's not so tippy. That's what I wanted. I feel like you guys can't see it very good, but if I can shift that side a little bit more. I can heat it back up later. I know you're like, how do you do that? There's a little bit more of a gap here than I wanted, is what I'm thinking. But that could be the back of my pumpkin. That's the back. Nobody sees it. Okay, so next part is the sequins. I'm going to pour some out and figure out what I want to do there. I'm going to take my tweezers and we're going to decorate our pumpkin with the sequins. I know, how fun is that? Okay, so my plan is to just put little dots. Come on, I used some of it, not a lot. Okay, maybe we did a little bit. It was me and my son. I'm just gonna put some dots down. I give myself something to work with. I can just put some sequins down. I don't know how many I'm gonna do, but I better do them fast because it's the quick dry. So there's some hearts in here. There's some flowers. I'll grab some of my tweezers. Here's a flower that we can stick on. And then here's a heart. Make sure I put that on right. And then we have these little tiny blue ones. Those are cute. And then some of these look like beads, but they're not. So here's like a yellow one. And then here's a red one. Ooh, there's red in here? That's so cool. Yeah, that other flower is kind of red. It should dry clear, so I'm not worried about seeing the white. If you're like, I see white, I don't care. Not a big deal to me. Okay, I dropped one. So see what comes out. There's a heart. Anyway, so I was wondering if you guys wanted to know what kind of glue works best for sequins, and this is the one that I recommend. I tested it out. Honestly, all tacky is good for this, but I just went with the quick dry because I'm doing this video. and I want it to dry fairly quickly. Plus, when I did this before, I was making this with my son. I just grabbed another pink flower, and I already have a pink flower. I want one of these reddish looking ones, not red, like holographic pink. Those look pretty cool. And I just put it on there. How cute. See, so you just find like holes where there's not a lot going on, and that's where I'm sticking in my little dots. If you're like, how are you deciding where these go? Maybe some up high so that we have some more. It didn't dry that quick, so I think I can put more dots down and still be fine. The only thing I worry about is like dripping, honestly. And then my tweezers get a little bit of glue on it, but I think this gives me some more control over placement. That's why I'm using the tweezers. If you're like, why? Why are you making this more difficult? It's really not. It's honestly easier. Okay, I'm gonna do this one. Little one. So we did my son's parent-teacher conferences tonight, and they went really well, and I'm so proud of him and all the good choices that he's making and everything he's learning. So I'm super excited about that. And ooh, this one's a good color. I want this. I hadn't used that one yet. It's like that peachy pink. The peachy pink color. And I like this one, this reddish pink flower. It's a cute one. I like them all. I like all the flowers. But I was curious because I was like, oh, I've been waiting for this when there was going to be a sequin one. And I feel like it came at the perfect time for Halloween to decorate pumpkins with. And then she did like patterned pumpkins in like the die cuts and the stickers and such. So I was like, oh, perfect. Perfect, perfect. So that's one of the reasons I was like, yep, this is what I'm doing. There was no struggle with what are you gonna make. I could add some here. I'm not going to right now, but I could go back through and add some. There's no roses on this side, so I can do a lot on this one. Try not to let it drip because I don't want a bunch of drips down the side of my pumpkin. That's what I want to avoid. I'm not sure how long you guys want to see me do sequining. I'm trying to put some around each one so you kind of get a feel for how it's going to turn out. We didn't put very many on the other one. I used Planner Society paper in my mock-up, but I didn't have sequins that were like matching the paper that I had. So they're not like, it's not like super awesome of a rough draft. This one I like, but that one is special for its own reasons because my son helped, which I said I was going to show you guys and I haven't shown you yet. But I do feel like this is kind of time consuming. At the same time, it's like delicate and fun and unique. So if you're trying to make some decorations for fall, and maybe you're on a budget, but you get the Planner Society or you have some pattern paper and maybe some sequins, this is something that you could do. I thought it would be fun to show you. I had never made these before until I got ready for this video, so that's something. And my parent-teacher conferences start soon. I don't know when this video is going to go up. I'm going to try to make sure it goes up tomorrow, but I think my October plan with me is going up tomorrow, but I really need this one to go up because I want you guys to get this in time to be able to make it on your own. So that one didn't stick. There we go. Didn't stick to my tweezer. That's what I was thinking. I already have a heart. I don't have a flower on that one. Do this one. Okay, there's those. So I just have one more side that I haven't touched yet. We'll just quickly put some on there. I like how you guys can see this like overview. I'm just picking out of the container. I think it's fun. I feel like there's some teeny tiny gray ones, and I'm not really doing those because I think they'll blend into the background, for one, and I don't think that it'll like overall be pleasing to the eye, like I said, because it'll blend in. So I'm not doing those necessarily. I think the red ones are kind of shiny for this, but I think it draws more attention to it. There's a blue. I have sequins like all over my hands now. It's cool. Cool, it's cool. Okay, so you can make a tiny version. I'm not gonna make a tiny version right now. And I will remelt the bottom. I basically just get the bottom hot with my glue gun without actually touching it. And then I move it how I want to move it. It's kind of how I cheat the system on that one. I'll show you guys the little one that we made. So here's this one. I used Planner Society paper. I didn't do the leaf on this one, but you can see we did glue some sequins around the sides and the edges. So that's one. It was the one with like lemon paper. And then here's the big one that we did. I did a pink right there because the hot pink that was in there. And then there's sequins all over this one too. And I was going to show you guys real quick the picture of my kiddo helping me because I thought you guys would find that funny. So let me show you that one. You guys can see, there he is, helping me glue on the sequins. My messy desk. So, and then his pumpkin that he entered for his contest is that right there. So that's what we also used the pipe cleaners for. So it was multi-purpose purchase as far as that goes. But I'm just gonna dump those back in there and put the lid back on. And then, because I need to fix this one, and then maybe I'll make another little one. I haven't decided. But when I let go of this, it just kind of like flops to one side or the other, I felt like. So I wanted to glue a base onto this one. So I think that'll make it sturdy. Like you guys can see this like tilts to one side. Where it's like this one is going to go straight up and down. And it just has that weird gap right here, which I will fix after those dry. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. You can add stickers or whatever you want to this. But I think it's a lot of fun to make. All right, bye guys.